Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode here on Ryker Craft 2.0, and today is the final episode on Ryker Craft 2.0 as the server ends tomorrow in real life. I decided to start this video where I started the series. These are the exact coordinates where I spawned in. You may notice there's a lot more trees and bamboo. That's because I did a lot of work and now the server's ending, so I guess I wasted 3 days of my life. But anyway, can't we say that all of Minecraft is a waste of our lives? Wow, this is a cheery start to the video, isn't it? Yeah, and also the whole, I'm going to try and get as many videos done over summer. Yeah, that really failed, didn't it? I got 3 of them done. And, then got distracted with life, holiday, my cat died, and then schoolwork. So that's just how life goes. You may notice there's been some differences since the last time we were at spawn. 1, we have bamboo and trees here now. 2, if we go down here, we have this, which I spent about 8 to 9 hours on, which is this swimming course. The bamboo path did not take 8 to 9 hours. I'm not even gonna put the swimming kit on. But you can also see that Rebel built that over there. I built the lighthouse up there. We'll go up there in a minute. But if we just go along this swimming course, and over here you can see that build, which I'm going to take you to. This is the entrance to a little tunnel bit which goes under the build. All this glass was dug up and smelted in my furnaces using my coal by my shovel by Grayson. So, yeah, he's basically a slave now. When has he not been, really? And once you get to the end, as you can see, we're going right under the structure. We come up, out, and at this end. And then you swim all the way around to the end. What was that about? You're too fast, buddy. Yeah. Alright, let's take a journey up to the lighthouse. Oh dear. Ow. So this lighthouse is inspired by a lighthouse. Yeah. As you can see, looking down on spawn, it looks so good at nighttime. Yeah, this lighthouse took probably, 40 minutes? It was horrific. Coming down over here, we have this build, which is the race course, which is unfortunately never going to be finished or used. But we do have some skeleton horses in here, which spawned midway through the build. Yeah, this probably took, 2-3 hours to build. It's also got like a jump height training thing, and I didn't get around to making the speed training thing. This bridge goes over to the island. What else is new around here? Oh yeah, there's the casino, which was never finished. We've got the unlit firework and the big Ryker Craft Hollywood style sign. That's about it for spawn. But, well, new things at spawn anyway. I think it's time to... Oh yeah, I didn't even mention, this video is going to be a tour of the server and how it ends. So... this is our drag pole arena. You never saw this on my end because I never entered the drag pole. Oh, look at that. No, different secret base. That's not the secret base, that's a castle. See, it's a secret base. It's secret. Now, if we go into the nether, we are going to go to the Scots base first, and we'll check out what they have. And we're now at the end of their ice bridge tunnel. If we go down here, they have this nice trippy hole in the ground made of glass. Lovely. And then we go through their portal. After it builds the terrain, you know. There has been a lot of terrain changing since I was last here. When I was last here, there was a hill here. It wasn't a flat world. They have leveled the entire hill. And over here, we can see they've made a castle. And it is an outstanding build of a castle, unfinished. The server kind of died, so we never actually got to see this castle fully done. Over here, they apparently have more of a base. I've never seen this bit before. It's a pretty good boat. And in here, there seems to be a dragon training arena. Interesting. Oh my gosh, there's just a big hole. Yeah. I mean, that is Thor. You can't say it any other way. That is Thor. Oh, there's also more settlement over here. What's all this settlement? Oh, it's their farms. I remember they were in fierce competition with the farmers. We're not even going to check out their base. It's pretty self-explanatory. It's just the farmers. It's basically just this for miles. So, I think it's time we head to our own base of Just Vibin' before we end our final video here on Ryker Craft. Arriving at Just Vibin' here, we have the little chute down into the station. We have our spiral staircase, which I'll probably never use again. This is the last time I'll hop down here. Come across here, admire the railway station. Yeah. Sad moments. And now, into Just Vibin'. Hello, Raptor. Coming out, we have this massive portal build, which I'm still really astonished at. Coming out, the first thing we're greeted with is the massive high-rise. The ground floor with our weaponsmith mastered, selling horrific diamond tools. And in here we have a toolsmith selling terrible tools. Up here we have three unbought properties. We have an unbought shop here. We have a second unbought shop here. And an unbought penthouse, which I still never removed my stuff from. That's actually a really good build. I love this. Moving down into here, we have the apothecary with our lovely cleric working in here, who has been zombified and unzombified so many times. This was also one of the few buildings that experienced the Great Fire of Just Vibin'. Well, the first one. I've not told you guys about that. I'll get onto that when we get to my house. In here, we have the butchers. This was also experienced in actually both of the fires. We have the two... Is it raining? It is raining. Two butchers out here who also are breeding butchers. So we have two unassigned villagers out here and a load of boats. Steve's lava chicken. Look at how productive it's been. And, yeah. Now I think it's time we head this way through the market, the lovely market. Up into the blacksmith's house to meet our weaponsmith. Armourer. I'll get there one day. This lava caused a lot of problems as well. Lovely market. I loved building this market. I'm building a market again. Up to the Elder Garden, which has no actual garden. To house our beacons with a lovely fountain at the top. Down here with the lovely well that actually goes down further than 2 blocks. It goes down by 8 blocks. No, 6 blocks. Coming down here toward the farm, and we can take up here, we actually have this build here, which was Addy's shop, which has been closed off for a crime scene. It's now a memorial to the event that happened. As you can see, it's not survived well. There was actually a terrorist attack here. This place was blown up. And it was actually part of a drugs war. So, that was interesting. Yeah, as you can see, we do have some illicit material growing within the property. But this is still closed off for a crime scene and will be forever. Coming this way, we have our beautiful wheat field that I've just kept expanding. You can see all of the expanse here. All of this level is now wheat. I actually added this bit over here the other day so that it'd be this whole area on this level. Yeah. We also have our cactus farm. Our single cactus. Oh yeah, we've got more bamboo over here. I planted all this bamboo for the builds at spawn. The jetty. The jetty and the race course. They were made of bamboo, and this was where all that bamboo came from. In here we have our barn, our sheep, our cows, and our automatic wool farm, which is still producing more wool than we can possibly get rid of. These chests are still going. We have our bamboo and sugarcane automatic farm, which is actually slower than I thought it would be. It's not producing that much. Yeah, I think next season we're going to make this a lot bigger. And possibly underground, so I don't have to look at it. Going this way, we have the enchanting room, which is based off a villager's hut, which no longer is in the game, unfortunately. But it was one of my favourite villager huts. Just a little simple one with a ladder to the roof. Lovely. I think this kind of hut will feature in every series. Going this way, this is Ray's old house, now sold to Grayson. I've renovated it, completely changed the inside. We come down here, we've got a lovely storage setup. Ray, is this your first time seeing this? Oh, okay. This is the kitchen. We've got a lovely dining area over here in front of the fire. Going upstairs, we have a living space. Another dining area for some reason. And up here we have a 4-person sleeping area, each with their own storage. It was a lovely regeneration that I did of this place. Next is Grayson's actual house, which is still pretty empty, unorganised, and has stuff put everywhere. Anything in the jukebox? No. Oh, of course, the one music disc I have in my ender chest is the one that's copyrighted. Happy gas, that'll do. Coming down here. Oh, mine entrance, this looks so good. The rails, which have been destroyed by water so many times, I gave up. Up here, above the library, we have our little apartments, which were... Actually, these were given away. This one to the owners of the server, Rebel and Golden. And this one to 3 of the Scots, DC, DW and Josh. Yes, it is important to highlight the double bed in Rebel and Golden's area. They're all single beds across the way. And they have a little communal area out here so that they can enjoy a nice dinner together if they really want. Yeah, please do turn off the music, it is really loud. In here we have this side of the library, which I finally finished. Finally removed the chests from, put the bookshelves in. We have our villagers working down there. They're currently sleeping. Coming through into this side of the library, we've got our 2 other little villager sections. More bookshelves. And a little reading area in the middle. Coming over here, we have the amethyst farm at the bottom of here. I love how quiet it's gone now. There we go, our amethyst farm. Everything's fully grown again since the last time I harvested it. And coming through here into our underground base that I made. It's a lovely house, this. Still didn't put the blast furnaces in the wall. But yeah, looking at it from the outside, it's just a big 88, really. Another one of my builds, which I'm really happy with, and I'll probably make another one like this in the next series that we do. And I believe there's only one build left. Well, actually, no, let's go across the ways. Here, this bridge, we built this in one of the very early episodes. Episode 3, I think, we built this bridge. I'm still astonished at the quality we put in this. Yeah, because someone's like... Coming across here, we have the only entrance into our border by foot. This little area over here. The rest of it is completely fenced off around the outside. This is Addie's house within our base. Not much has gone on in there for quite a while. This was Ray's new house that she built recently. A lovely area to live independently. With some llamas, sheep, and coos. And a coo in the wrong section. Keep it. Oh, yeah, Raptor has that button. Yeah, I think there's only one build left to show off, really. And that is not my house, because they're actually going to do that last. That doesn't count as a build. That is home. We've got this one here, Raptor's house. Recently regenerated as well. He's done all of this on the ground floor with his 3 sets of armour and the one he's currently wearing. He spends way too much time. He's got his little workshop area over here. Going down here into his assassin base, where he has plenty of wither skulls, which isn't at all concerning, and I've never seen this before. Anyway... Now, going up, we have his little area where he can sleep. He's got another netherite armor set. He's got a enchanting setup, and I don't think Ray realizes it was me who blocked her down there. Up to the top, he has his lookout area up here, where you can conveniently jump off. Down here, we have Dan the Pigman's house. This is Dan the Pigman's house. I can't help noticing that Dan the Pigman is not in his house. You never got a chance to bring Dan the Pigman into Dan the Pigman's house. We'll have to do that next series. There's going to be so much next series where we're just like, okay, let's rebuild everything we already have. Yeah. And now for my house. Oh, yeah. So those 3 builds at spawn, the lighthouse, the swimming course, and the race course, I won the award. I won the competition for the best build at spawn. So I got a stack and a half of not chapels. No, that's That's 2.5 stacks of notch apples. Never mind. Yeah, I'm pretty good. Congrats, thanks for making spawn pretty. No problem, Rebel. Down here, another one of my favourite builds. Honestly, I feel like this whole server is just my favourite builds. Furnace wall, and all of the storage that I have assigned. Some of them which have labels, some of them which don't because I ran out of levels. Tables in the middle. We go across over here into the furnace room, which is now unused. Up here to the bedroom, where here we have Golden. This was an excuse so I could say I can sleep with Golden. An empty side, which I never assigned to anything. And the 2 armor stands. That... Yes, they have changed armors. And that is the tour. Now, earlier I referenced the Great Fire of Just Vibing, well, the first one anyway. Because at one point, it seems Rebel had been on, come to our base to check out what had happened. Nothing. And later that day, I logged on and found this entire house, this side of it, the beginnings of this and some of this destroyed. The armor stands were on the floor, and I put some very angry messages on the Discord. Yeah, very angry messages. So, yeah. Turns out that while Rebel had been here, there was a storm, and the lightning had hit my house and set it on fire. So all of this apartment in here, all of this side of my house, and the bridge up there was destroyed. So I had to repair all of that. It took about 2 hours at like 2 AM. And that was good. Then I discovered that we'd had a terrorist attack. So that was great. Can anyone think of anything I've not mentioned? Or... Oh yeah, so my cat is poking its head through the wall. Anything else? Yes, both cats are poking their head through the wall. Anything else? And I killed Ray. Well, I guess it's time to say that Ryker Craft 3 Nations will be starting. I am actually going to be paired up with the Frenchman for Season 3 of Ryker Craft. I can't wait for it to start because we're going to build all these builds again. We're going to make them better. We're going to make the spawn look amazing. And that is the end of Ryker Craft 2.0. I hope you guys enjoyed the series. Make sure to check out the playlist if you have missed any episodes. All my builds will stay there, of course. The build tutorials can be used at any time. It's not like they expire unless they change the mechanics. But I hope you guys enjoyed the series. Make sure to leave a like down below. Check out everyone else on this server. Links in the description. And I will see every one of you guys in Season 3.